Good morning, guys. Hopefully you're all having a good morning. Well, it's morning here in Australia. Yeah. What? Good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you in the world, wherever you are in the world. But just finished watching the Spain versus France semi-final, and the better team did win. Spain won, and deserved winners. Very good performance. A lot of people online and commentaries and football experts are describing it as Spain suffocating France, and they definitely did. They they obviously controlled possession, which and the midfield controlled the ball very well. Even the defenders controlled the ball very well. They had opportunities. Spain, they scored scored one penalty and one really good goal. But I think it's their work that they do off the ball. Spain, like tracking back and not giving like class players in France like Mbappe and Barcola and Dembele a lot of space to really express their talent. And Spain did really well in that regards, because in football nowadays, in modern times, a lot of managers place a lot of emphasis on work that their teams do off the ball, which I'm not the biggest. I don't see that. It's a little bit different to how it was like in the 2000s and the 2010s when I was growing up, but it's worked for Spain, and they've definitely the control of the ball that the midfield had for Spain is really good. And also something that is really impressive, like there's all these statistics of Messi scoring heaps of goals, Mbappe scoring heaps of goals, Haaland scoring, and they're really class players. But Spain have not relied on Yamal. They have not put that burden onto him, and what he's done at his age is incredible. It's actually his birthday today in his part in, I think, America and Spain at the moment, 13th July. It's his 19th birthday. And what he's done in his career is absolutely incredible. Like, he's won, I think, a couple of La Liga titles, and two, I think, and made a Euro final, won the Euro final, and he's going to be in a World Cup final all before the age of 20. That is absolutely incredible. Incredible at his age, and you should be really proud of himself. And wait and see how far his talent progresses, but it's just a very well managed team, and everyone understands their roles. And Spain have made their first final since 2010, well, actually their second World Cup final of all time. This is the second time in the World Cup final. I watched that 2010 final. I wasn't in Australia at that time, but I remember watching it in Europe, and everyone was going for Spain. Everyone wanted Spain to win against the Netherlands. And I remember, like, I was in the apartment, and I was only like a kid, but when Spain scored the last minute goal, when Iniesta scored, I just heard like it might have been a pub or somewhere, like a bar down the road, and it was just like heaps of noise. The rest of the family were asleep, and you know, my parents and my sister were asleep, and I was just watching it, and it was just like heaps of noise erupting. It was a memory, yeah. But in terms of this Spanish side this team compared to the 2010 team, there is one similarity that both teams go. Spain were European champions in 2008 before the 2010 final, and Spain are European champions going into this final. But there's a difference in that there's not the same sort of stature, and I mentioned this in a previous video, that this team has compared to the 2010 team. Like, that 2010 team was mainly Barcelona, Real Madrid players. And this team, which is quite ironic, there's not a single there is a single Real Madrid player that was selected in this team. There is one Cucurella, but Cucurella was signed with Real Madrid from Chelsea going into next season. He didn't play with Real Madrid this season. So That's quite extraordinary given the stature of Real Madrid, given that they're the biggest club in the world, the biggest club in the world. They've won the most Champions League, and they've won the most Champions League in the last 10 years. And not a single Real Madrid player, or Real Madrid player that played for him in the most recent season was selected in the Spanish side, and they've just done really well. So, congratulations to Spain, and very deserving winners, and they're going to be hard to beat. And for France, Didier Deschamps, like, what he's done with this team is quite remarkable. I'll get onto that in another video, and you know they shouldn't beat themselves up. The French people should be very proud of their team, and also for Didier Deschamps he lost his mother during the tournament. For him to come and manage the team with the dignity after such a personal tragic loss is absolutely credit to him, and he should be the whole team should be very proud of themselves. And he's had a great career with France, and their side is still relatively young. Like Mbappe, their star player, who's been around for like a decade, he's still in his 20s. He's actually younger than me, so and they've got like really world class players like Dembele, Barcola, so they'll still be thereabouts. But we'll wait and see. But Spain, good luck in the final. Very deserving winners, and it'll be England versus Argentina against. They'll be playing against England or Argentina. I wonder who will win that game. We'll find out in a few hours. Thank you. Bye.